Hey Jack, what are we drawing today?
Froakie!
Yo, we're gonna draw another Pokemon, Froakie, which turns into...
Greninja.
Greninja.
Well, Frogadier and then Greninja and then Mega Greninja.
Of course.
Yes.
We hope you have a marker and you're gonna follow along with us. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's start by drawing his nose, and we're right in the middle of our paper. We're gonna draw a C or a circle, but it's not going to touch. See how we leave the right side open? Yes. Now we're going to draw the same thing except backwards. There's his nose. That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's got a weird nose. All right, now we're going to draw his first eye. We're going to draw a big oval. We're going to start right here. We're going to overlap a little bit. Well, we could just touch his nose right here. So we're going to draw a big oval. Goes up, comes back down, and then connects. Yeah, good. Now let's draw that same shape, that same size oval over here, and we're going to leave a little bit more space so it looks a little more 3D. So we're going to come over here, draw another oval. Yeah, good job. Oh, it looks perfect, dude. Good job. Okay, now inside we're going to draw. Now Froakie usually has little slits for his eyes, but let's draw them open. So we're going to draw another oval inside, but towards the left side of his eye. Good. Now inside of that we could draw an even smaller oval that's really tall, and then color in that medium-sized one. Now we're going to repeat those same steps over here. So we're going to come over here, we're going to draw the same oval for his pupil, and then inside draw that smaller one, and then color in the medium-sized one. Now we're going to draw the outside of his eye. So right about halfway, we're going to line up. That's where we're going to start. We're going to go over his eye. Watch this. I'm going to get really close to his eye on this side. We're going to come down almost to the bottom, but we're going to stop before we get to the bottom. Yeah. Good job. Okay, now we're going to repeat that same step over here. So we're going to come across halfway, and we're going to start here. We're going to go up, over, and then stay really close to his eye and come down. And we don't need to come down as far. We can stop just a little past this other line. Yeah. So this is the outside of his eye. Now over here, we started about halfway, but let's draw this down almost to the bottom of his eye to match with the outside over here. Yeah, good job. Now it's a little tricky. You guys at home can pause the video if you need extra time to complete those steps. Now let's draw the top of his head. We're going to start right here and connect over to the other side. Good. All right, now let's draw his mouth, or like his cheeks, and the rest of his head. So right here we're going to draw a curve that comes out, and we're going to draw that same curve over here on this side. We want them to come down about the same size because this is the end of his cheeks. And then we're going to curve around, come down, and then back up. It's tricky. And then curve into his other cheek. Does that look like Froakie?
Yeah.
Good. And then, yes, connect it. Perfect. Now let's draw his little smile. What are we missing on his head?
His stripe, like a stripe on his...
Yeah, he has a little stripe down the middle of in between his eyes. So let's start here, and we'll draw a curve that connects to his nostril. And then we can draw another one over here, connects to his other nostril. We did it. Now we're going to draw his body and his beard. He has a little funny beard. So let's draw a U right below his mouth. We'll start with that. Then on this side, let's draw a little curve that comes up. We're getting really close to his chin. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. And then right at the end, let's draw a small one on both sides. Good. Okay, now we can draw the rest of it, but we're going to do that later at the very end. Let's draw his arms first. So we're going to draw two lines that come out, and they're right next to each other, and they curve down. And let's repeat that same step over here to match, going the other direction. There's his arms. Now let's draw his little fingers. And so let's draw his thumb first. Draw a little sideways U shape. And we can let's repeat it at the same time over on the other side since it's symmetrical. And then let's draw his other finger sticking out this way. And let's repeat that over here. It's fun when we draw symmetrical because then we can practice repeating the same steps but doing them the other direction. Now let's draw his second finger or third finger and connect it into his arm. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And then he also has, there's a little line on his wrist, makes him look like he's wearing gloves. Draw that on both sides. All right, now let's draw the rest of his body. We're going to draw his belly coming down from his beard. And then we're going to draw his knee coming out. And then let's imagine it going behind, so let's connect it to his arm. And then we'll imagine it going behind his arm and coming back behind. Yeah, good job. And then we're going to imagine it coming back right here. Okay, now we're going to repeat these same steps over here. So let's draw the other curve for his belly, coming down. Yes, and then we're going to draw that knee line. So it's a U, it's an upside down U that's going behind his arm. So we're going to do the same thing over here. Imagine it, connect it to his arm. Imagine it going behind. There's his knee. Yes, and then coming back under. Good. Next, let's draw the bottom of his body. So we're going to start up here where his leg is, and we're going to draw a crazy line that comes all the way over and creates his other leg on the other side, sitting like a frog. Okay, good. Now we got to finish his feet. So I'm just going to draw a curve that comes right here and connects. He's got his feet all in his legs all bent up and behind his arms. So we're going to repeat that same step over here for his heel. And you did it. Now we drew his legs folded up and behind his hands. They're overlapping. And that makes this lesson a little bit easier to leave off some of those extra details. But let's draw the rest of his hair or his beard or whatever it is. This little cloud line back here.
It's like cotton.
It's cotton?
Yeah.
He's cozy. A little cloud line and then another little bump right here. And then let's imagine it going behind his arm and another little bump in his armpit. All right, let's repeat that over here. Little bump. Another bump, connect to his arm, and then one bump in his armpit. We did it! All right, let's put our markers off to the side. What do we always do next?
Color him.
Yeah, he's going to look so much cooler once we color him. This part we're going to fast forward, but you guys at home can pause it at the end to match the same color. Ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Let's do it right now. Jack, good job, man. You finished coloring Froakie. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I even added some shading, and the last thing we did was also go around and thicken up the outside line. I think it looks really cool when we do that.
Yes.
Now you can leave the shading off just to keep this lesson a little easier, but you can pause it right now to match the same coloring. We hope you had a lot of fun drawing Froakie with us. Is Froakie your favorite or Greninja?
Greninja.
Which Pokemon do you think we should draw next?
Mega Garchomp.
Mega Garchomp? Tell us in the comments what Pokemon you think we should draw next. And should we say goodbye to our friends?
Yeah.
See you later, our friends.
Goodbye.